So hey y'all, it's Justin with the Daily Talk. Um, Wanted to talk to you about some employment opportunities that I've been dealing with. Um, I had to recently leave the county job I was in because I couldn't. My back has gone bad, so I can't work doing that heavy lifting anymore. So, um, in today's society, as everybody mostly knows, that everything is AI, or they just don't care. Um, they're basically based on you know, um, hiring through their system. So, it's all based on computer employment as far as like online resumes and all that stuff. Um, and basically, I went to several interviews recently, and these people, they want to play this game of, okay, we'll have you come in for an interview because everything looks good on computer, on paper, and then we're going to turn around and we're going to have an interview. Then we'll see if we can get you into a second one if we feel the need to do so. And a lot of times, they basically are, wanting to look for specifics. And a lot of these jobs now have you take an aptitude test. Yes, an aptitude test. It's called an assessment, but it's an aptitude test. It's to see where you're at. And they don't like we didn't take trigonometry when we grew up, but they want you to do all this stuff now just to get a job. And I don't understand why they're doing that. Some people have never taken this stuff. I didn't have to. Nowadays, they're teaching that to, I guess, middle school kids before they even reach high school. So basically, um, I had an interview with three different companies. And the first company said, okay, well, we're going to push through and see if we can get you a second interview if need be. Okay, great. The second interview was okay. Well, we'll push you through your paperwork to see if you get a second interview. Okay, great. The last one I went to was a roofing company. The environment was friendly, funny, somewhat laid back. Okay, this is great. You know, um, they even had a ping pong table in their break room. I mean, it was crazy, right? So I get into the interview and realize that it's all based on commission only, which is very tough in Florida and anywhere else, really. You have to be a very good salesman, very good person to talk to people and not freeze up and not, well, I don't have the answer to that. You got to have all the answers or you won't get the job, the contract, right? So I went ahead and, as he was asking me if this is something I'd like to do, I'm thinking to myself, well, I own my own business. So, I've door knocked. So I can talk to people. That's how I've gotten my jobs, right? That's word of mouth and door knocking and flyer throwing and door hanging and advertising is what I've had to do to get my jobs. So for my business, my company. So my company is slow because we have hundreds of people in Orlando that are in the market and have pressure washing businesses. So it's very hard to, it's very competitive. So as I'm looking on the screen over to my right, um, I'm looking at the numbers that I can make, 700 a week, 1,000 a week, what, 20, 25, 2,400 a week, and $3,000 a week. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's good money. That's manageable. 12 grand a month is nice. Of course, like I said, it's 1099 miscellaneous, so it's going to be, you have to pay your own taxes. So if you're making, let's just say $2,000 a month, 1,800 a month. This anywhere from 16 to 1,800 a month is what you're taking home because of taxes and Social Security and all that other stuff. So I kind of hesitated a little bit, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll do it. I'm used to door knocking. I'm used to talking to people, so let's get it done. He said, okay, well, I'll have you come in start Friday. I said, all right, great. He said, I'll send you an email by the end of the day, so you'll have a time and you come here. I said, all right, cool. So, you know, 3 or 4 hours go by, and I make a phone call trying to reach this guy. Like, hey, I haven't gotten an email yet. I've checked my spam. I've only given you one email address. I've checked my spam. I've checked everything. What's the deal? So then he don't call me back. So so then I call back a second time, and he finally calls me back, but I don't have his number because he didn't give it to me. He didn't give me a business card, nothing. So now I don't have a direct line to get a hold of him, and this Alabama number's calling me, and I'm like, I don't know nobody in Alabama. My family lives up there, but I don't know nobody up in that area code. So the next thing you know, I went ahead and I didn't answer the call. So then I called him back. Well, then he didn't answer the phone. So then he called back again. I saw Alabama, so I immediately answered the phone. He said, hey, this is so and so with such and such company. I said, yes, sir. I just wanted to know, have you sent me an email yet? He said, no, or I thought you already got it. I said, well, I don't have it in my spam or my inbox. He said, okay, well, I'll get on that. Just text me your name, first and last, and your email address, and I'll get it to you. I said, okay, great. So dwelling on this all night, not checking my email all night until at least 11 midnight, nothing. I was like, okay. So then I actually had a dream that I got the email from him. That's how much I was focused on this before going to bed. And so this morning I get up, I check my email on my phone, nothing. Go to my computer, check my email, same one, nothing. I said, okay, this is crazy. I'm not going to do your job for you. I'm not going to hound you and harass you to send me an email of what time I need to be there. If you want me badly enough, you text me or you call me and let me know what time I need to be there, and I'll be there. Otherwise, I wash my hands of you and I move down the road because I don't have time to babysit people. I don't have time to hold your hand to do your job. I don't have time to do your job for you. I don't care if you're paying $50,000 a month. It doesn't matter. If I can't trust you to do your job, what makes you think I'm going to trust you to pay me after me working and doing my job? Speaking of which, I have to use my own vehicle, my own tolls, my own gas, and there's no reimbursement there. That comes out of my bottom line. So if I make 600 a week and it's cost me $100 for that week to drive to West Palm or wherever, I've only made 500 and I have to pay taxes on top of that. So that's where I'm like, dude, if you're not going to get back with me in a timely manner within 24 hours over a time just to say, yeah, be there at 10 a.m. Okay, great. I already know where it's at. It's at the office. So, I'm just tired of, and I'm also tired of getting these emails. Sorry, we selected another candidate for a menial job. I mean, I'm talking about high school kid job. I'm not talking about some executive position with a college degree. I'm talking about a menial, everybody running the day mill job. So I don't know if it's because I'm old. I don't know if it's because I'm being forthright and honest with them about my schedule, about that I have to, be home for 3 kids that are underage, so they can't be at home alone while their mom's out working. There's got to be a medium ground here. There's got to be a middle ground where people say, okay, yeah, if you want to work during the day, you can work from this time to this time. Okay, great. Everybody asked me when I went to these little fast food joints and stuff like that, what's your schedule? What's your availability? I said, well, weekends I can't work because they work her all weekend, usually to close. So we have nobody to watch kids. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. then it turns into the quintessential, all right, no problem. We'll get back to you. You know, we'll get back to you, and we'll let you know what we're gonna do. Okay, no problem. The next thing you know, you get the old Dear John letter. Sorry to tell you this, but it ain't painted John Deere green. So, anyways, that's why I was wanting to talk today about that. That really is terrible. Everybody's crying. They want to hire people. We can't keep good help. We can't keep good employees. You don't hire the right people. You don't hire people that are older, that have more experience, have been working since they was 15 years old in the industry, and you don't care. I drove for a living for 10 years for one company. They don't care. So, with that being said, oh, and by the way, I am rehireable at Orange County government. I just have, like I said earlier, I have to wait and see how that's going to go because they do more background extensive check, and it could take a while for that to go back to the county. But other than that, that's just where we're at right now. That's where we're at right now. Just you know, it's unfortunate, but that's today's society. Me, 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 me. I don't care about you. I'm getting a paycheck, so hit the road, Jack. We don't care, and that's how people are nowadays. There's one book that says that that's the way it was going to be, and that's the way it's written, and it's obviously true because that's what people are doing. So, anyways, comment, subscribe, smash the like button, and share. This is Just with a Daily Talk. Till next time, y'all. Have a good night. See ya.